Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. My name is Megan Murphy. I am a new director and I have been challenged by our fearless leader Chloe to go live tonight. So here I am. I'm going to talk about PRV. Full disclosure, I have not watched Courtney's training yet, and I'm 100% going to go back and watch her video and talk about review what she said. But if you jump on and say, hey, I'm Megan, I'm a new director, and I wanted to talk with you guys about PRV tonight because I'm consistently being asked by my team how I'm getting high PRV. Hey, Savannah. And I recently was actually struggling because I recruited a lot of my newer team. I recruited a lot of my best customers, and then it was like, okay, well, now what? Hey, Debbie. So, I'm Megan. I'll introduce myself again. Hi, Alexandria. Hi, Anna. I'm Megan Murphy. I am a new director, just promoted, and I am learning all things leadership and all things training, so I'm super nervous. I'm going to try to keep my train of thought together, and if you hear squeaking, my dog has a tennis ball and he's going nuts, so I apologize in advance. So all things PRV. First leg of success, probably the most important one because it's the one that we all need to be consistent in order to be a leader, because we lead by doing, right? So like I said, I was really struggling the past couple of months because I recruited a ton of my my best customers, and it was like, okay, well, now what do I do? Because they're all buying from themselves, which is wonderful, but what do I do? How do I get this PRV? So I was having some high PRV, then I went back to low PRV. Parties. We are trained 6 to 8 parties a month, and it's no joke, truly. I have been booking anywhere from 5 to 8 parties every month since August. My first two parties flopped this month. One of them didn't even qualify at 200, and the other one barely made 200. It was just over 200. And that's with hostess training, that's with doing everything that I normally do. Sometimes the hostess just isn't into it, or sometimes the people just aren't into it, and there's nothing you can do about it. So if you only book 2 parties and both of them flop, you are not left with any backup. I also heavily front load, obviously. It's very important to front load December, especially because of that shipping cutoff because of Christmas. But 6 to 8 parties a month. Parties is how you gain new customers, and new customers is how you gain new parties. And that was where I was really struggling. And I don't know why I didn't think of it, but I was on a training and somebody said that, I was like, oh, duh. So parties, you get the new customers, and those new customers then have parties. And that's how you expand that customer base and keep reaching those feelers out for also new recruits. So 6 to 8 parties a month, definitely. Do what successful people are doing. Obviously, I'm going to be repeating what half of our leaders say, but it's working for me. Another thing is excellent customer service. We need to have great follow-up. And I'll be honest, my follow-up has not been as great as it could be. I stopped using Amy for a while because I found it really tedious, and I was logging on and I was like, oh my God, look at all these to-dos. And it was overwhelming me. But then I watched Tori's training on PRV, who's the PRV queen, Tori Farrell. And hey Jen, she said that all she uses is Amy. She logs her samples in Amy. And I was like, oh, I probably need to do that. It's a really easy way to text your customers. It's a really easy way you can have that kind of programmed text message. You don't have to go on the workstation, find their phone number, all of that, which is what I was doing, which was super time consuming and less income producing. So I text them, and I don't text them right away. I typically wait a day or two because especially if they were in a party, because I shout them out on the Facebook page as well, thanking them for their order, and then I'll text them. Happy mail. Everyone gets happy mail. I have kind of dialed it down some in that depending on how much they spend, I'm not keeping track. I know Amber still uses that system where they're keeping track of what they send. I can't do that. It makes me crazy. Yes, Jen, Amy has been super helpful now that I'm using it appropriately. And some of my customers, it says, follow up with this customer on Amy. so-and-so just placed an order. Well, some of my customers I talk to daily or every other day. So I don't send them another text on Amy. I just click done. And I'm like, yeah, I already talked to them. Yep, talked to them today. We were talking about something non-Scentsy related. We were talking about the holiday. We were talking about this. So I learned just to click done. If it's, one of my regulars that I've already spoken to and followed up with, it's not an issue. But that number when I logged on was like, 41. Like, I'm totally one of those people that, like, my email number does not go high. If you have 18,000 emails and that little red dot on your phone, that's not me. So when I get on that app, I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all these numbers. So don't let it overwhelm you, because probably at least a quarter to a third of those you have already followed up with because they're a regular customer, because they are family or friends. So definitely use Amy. I think that it's really been helpful. I got away from it and now I pay for the premium version. It's a tax write-off and it helps me be more productive and move more quickly. So when it comes to Happy Mail, I also had to dial it back some because I was realizing that I was giving out a ton. So I kind of go based off of how much they've spent. Everyone gets a scent circle, like a scent of the month and a business card. But if, they spend over 50, they may get wax or a car bar or a room spray or, dryer discs or something like that. So I just try to keep in mind that I'm also very mindful of not sending wax to people that I don't think have warmers. Because some of your party people may just be buying fragrance flowers or wall fan diffusers or some counter clean and body products. So you can't just send wax to everybody. Yes, you can certainly send them a scent of the month pamphlet flyer, but you don't want to send them a bar because what are they going to put it in? So I try to be really mindful of that, but excellent customer service, texting, trying to make sure you're available. Please protect your time. I need to be better about that. Like, a customer called me on Sunday night while I was eating dinner. I did not answer her call, and I did return her call, and I texted her and messaged her, reached back out. But I do try to protect my time, but also try to be available if you are available. So that's all about customer service, and that helps get you PRV, because if you take really good care of your customers, they're going to come back to you. You want to be the best consultant. There are 11 of you on here. There's 16,000 of us in Anchored Scents. We all do the same thing. They could come to me, they could go to Jen, they can go to Savannah, they can go to Samantha, they can go to any of you and get the same product that they get from me. Why are they choosing you? It's about the customer service. So you need to make that, you need to be above, and definitely, hey Shannon, and definitely set yourself apart from others. I have a customer who told me that I am the hardest working Scentsy consultant that she's ever had, and she will definitely keep buying. She kind of fell away from several other Scentsy consultants, and she's local to me, and I just met her through a party. And I was like, wow, like that really means a lot. Thank you. So really just treat those customers like gold. And they may not be your family or friends. It may be a complete stranger, but that doesn't matter because they're supporting your business. Okay, so parties, excellent customer service. Club. Scentsy Club. It is guaranteed PRV. And yeah, sometimes I had a club member this month just get cotton cleanups. That was the only thing in her club. So what? It's a monthly club. She's gonna change it next month. So it is guaranteed club PRV, which is amazing. I mean, I average around 500 PRV for every month for club, just depending on the month. Which 500, that makes you active, that makes you, leadership PRV. They tell us that if you're at 500, that's leadership, because that's how much you need to get paid as a leader. So if I get $500 in Scentsy Club PRV, I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm going to be active that month. So everything else is just extra after that. Scentsy Club mail, I sent out a box this month. I do crazy things. I like to craft sometimes. So like I'll make some like little earrings or stuff like that, but don't spend a lot of money and everything's a write-off. So I sent out some boxes this month with some little things from the dollar section of Target that were like a little grow kit for a pumpkin or thyme, the herb, and earrings and a car bar and like a little thank you note. So I sent out my club mail, and everybody knows my club mail is above and beyond the regular Happy Mail. One thing I did recently change is that I stopped writing personal messages on my scent circles for my Happy Mail because it was taking up so much of my time. And then it takes up time to write on the scent circle, and then it takes extra time because each individual package is personalized. So you can't just be like, okay, this one's for Savannah, this one's for Ashley, this one's for Jen. It's, you know, you have to be like, okay, well, here's Savannah's package, here's this one. So I did stop doing that. I got a stamp that's more personalized and says your order made our day. Thank you so much for shopping small. XOXO Megan. So income producing activities and Scentsy Club is where it's at, truly. You want to build relationships with those customers, kind of going back to customer service. They train us. Your customers need to know you, like you, and trust you. They need to know you're going to take care of them. They need to know that no matter what happens, you're going to help them out. An example, the other night I had a customer message me. She's not super tech savvy, and she asked me for some scent recommendations, and she wanted to buy some wax. So I sent her my link, and I told her specifically, go to menu, go to specials, and go to bundle and save if you want to do the buy 5 get 1 free. The order came through 10 minutes later, and she didn't do it. So she's then messaging me saying that information would have been imperative prior to placing my order. And I said, ma'am, I did tell you. And she's like, oh my gosh, you did. I'm so sorry. I did not follow. I didn't follow the instructions. It's my fault. So she wanted me to cancel the order, and I told her that this was Sunday. I said that I would be happy to contact consultant support on Monday to cancel the order so she could repurchase. But I also offered to just send her an extra bar in her Happy Mail. And she was more than happy with that. And I didn't cancel her order, didn't have to go through all of that. And I just sent her a bar. It's easy peasy. So build relationships. And if you're friends with these people on Facebook, comment on their photos, like their photos, wish them a happy birthday, wish their child a happy birthday, congratulate them on whatever they've done. You know, they lost weight, they graduated from something. Be a part of their life. You don't just want to be contacting them about Scentsy. You know, we always say don't cold message. You want to have those relationships with people, and you want to make sure that you are being a part of their life, not just from a Scentsy standpoint. Okay. Using Scentsy's email platform with all of these crazy releases that we have had this month. I know that we're all tired. Very thankful for the releases, but we're all tired. Trying to keep up with them. I use the Hit 'em Up app. I love the Hit 'em Up app, but I can't text my customers 3 times a week. I can't text my entire customer base 3 times a week and tell them about a sale and an LTO. So I go to my contacts, I hit show all, because it'll say like 50, 100, 250 or show all. I hit show all, I check them all, I hit email, and I send them an email. I still have really not mastered adding images to my email because it's really, really hard on the Scentsy platform, but just send them a message and say, hey, put in the caption sale or bundles or, you know, whatever you're doing, Black Friday specials, whatever is happening, and just use that platform. You'll find that a lot of people actually open the email, especially when it says it's coming from you and it's not in that like newsletter Scentsy format and they can tell that you typed it. And it's a really easy, quick, effective way to get in touch with all of your customers. It's something that I've more recently started doing. I send them, I put the link in it, I tell them they'll get extra goodies in their Happy Mail, and you know, it really helps boost your PRV, especially with those limited time offers. Hit 'em Up app. Again, I really love Hit 'em Up. I was doing mystery bags. I stopped doing them because they were super, super time consuming. Oh, you're welcome, Tina. Thank you for hopping on. Mystery bundles were becoming really time consuming, and I was getting frustrated because people were tending to, I think they got mystery bundle like exhausted. And, oh, Jen, that's a great idea. I need to, the copy and pasting of photos into the email platform for Scentsy really confuses me, and I need to get better at that. But, you know, the texting of the customers works really, really well, but I think they got mystery bundle burnt out. I was texting them every month about that, and I had less and less. Some months I had 14, 15 mystery boxes. They were super time consuming, and I love doing them, but it's become a lot. So one of the leaders advised me to stop doing mystery boxes and focus on club. I now have 20 club subscribers. And my goal is 2 club subscribers per month to gain. And that could be quarterly, monthly, whatever. I just want another subscription. So I kind of shifted my focus because I was focusing so much on on mystery boxes that it was taking up too much of my time. If mystery boxes work for you though, it's a great PRV boost. Absolutely. You can easily do 500 PRV with mystery bundles. Sam, I have been pushing club every time I get my club in, and I have 2 clubs. I have a monthly with my whiff box in it, and then I have a quarterly with an embarrassing amount of always get my bars in it. Every time I get my club, I go live in my VIP page, and I will go on my stories. I always go on my stories. So you'll see me unbox my whiff box. You'll see me just explaining club, and I post it in every single party that I have. And another thing that I have been doing is I was going live almost every night in every Facebook party I had, and it was exhausting, and I was tired of repeating myself over and over. So what you can do on YouTube, which I did not know, is that you can have links that are not public. But if you share the link, people can watch it. So I have an air purifier, a diffuser, a tour of my house, going through my Scentsy shelf. That is typically what I do like for a launch or a live party. Hey, Kayla. So I have these videos on my YouTube channel, but they are not public. They're hidden. But if I share the link, you're able to see the video. So I share those, and I have a Scentsy Club one. And since I've been sharing that video, which shows me unboxing a whiff box and explains everything very explicitly about club, my club subscriptions have increased. Because I think that a video is more interactive versus a post. I do so many posts on these parties. I think that the people just get tired of reading, and let's be honest, we're all ADD and we're not going to read something that's this long on our screen. So that video I think really has helped, but I also go live on my VIP page and in my stories quite often, unboxing my club and my whiff box. The whiff box is a huge, huge club thing for me. I have 4 or 5 monthly club members that get a whiff box. Run reports for specific drops, and this is something that I have not been doing until recently, but you know, we just had a huge Disney warmer drop. Know your customers, know your Disney people. So I have 3 big Disney folks. I told them about the warmer before I posted about it. I told them about it. You know, the Haunted Mansion warmer, Looney Tunes. We have a lot of newer stuff coming out, so you may not know like, oh, this person's really into Looney Tunes or this person's really into Kermit. But just know your customers. You know your Winterberry apple tea customers. We all know Katie Lassiter loves Winterberry apple tea. So if she wasn't a consultant, we would all be texting her saying, hey, Winterberry apple tea is dropping in counter clean and dish soap and hand soap, and you're obsessed with that scent, so you need all of it. And she'd be like, heck yeah. So know your customers and know what scents they love. And you can just run a report if you have obviously too many customers and you can't keep track. But you know, we all have those 5 to 10 VIPs that are buying multiple times a month, or you know, multiple times every couple of months. And you just reach out to them and be like, hey, I wanted to give you a sneak peek because I know that you're going to love this. No pressure. I just wanted to show you. And I always tell them no pressure. You know, one of my Disney girls, she told me that, you know, the Christmas warmer was just a lot of money at this time of year. I said, listen, this is no pressure. I just wanted to share it with you because I know you love Disney and this warmer's super cool. So you can run the reports, and you can also just know your customers and tell them specifically about drops instead of just giving a broad automated type announcement. And then your VIP page. I was hacked last Monday. I lost my entire VIP page. I lost my entire Facebook from 2006. So I've had to rebuild my entire VIP page. I had 3 open Scentsy parties on Facebook that I've had to rebuild, all in the past 10 days-ish. And my new account has been disabled 2 times since then because they think that me adding friends and posting in parties is apparently against community standards. So it's been, and my old account is still active. So it's frustrating. It's been very frustrating. But I was able to post in my old VIP group to go to my new VIP group because I can't get rid of the hacker in my old VIP group. So I've had to rebuild it. I had almost 200 people in my original VIP group, and now I'm up to like 135, I think. So my customers are being great, honestly. Everybody has been awesome, super understanding, because I had to make new parties, and then I've been disabled twice, and I've had to use my husband's account. It's been a past 10 days, but I've moved past it, and I was like, oh my gosh, my PRV is gonna suck. It's gonna because I can't fight through this. I can't post, I can't get on. And I found some ways around it, and things are hopefully better. Who knows, I could get disabled again. I don't know. But use that VIP page. There are people that are posting in there multiple times a day. There's people that I probably post 4 times a week-ish. But some people are super active. I find that for my big drops, people really like to see that. And, you know, I just posted about contacting me for Black Friday specials, and some people have already reached out. So it's another way to really boost that PRV, but the biggest ways I've had are parties, excellent customer service and follow-up, just keeps bringing in the orders, and then club. And then contacting your customers in any way you can, hit them up, email, VIP page, stories. Make sure you're present in your stories and make sure you're showing your face. I'm not comfortable on this live with how 8,000 of us, I was nauseous and nervous and shaking in my boots, and then going, oh my God, Courtney just did a training on PRV. She's gonna hate me because I haven't watched it yet, and she's gonna think that I was trying to copy her. No, but I was challenged by Chloe, so here I am, which is fine. I'm here. So no, I don't love watching videos of myself. I don't love hearing my voice, but I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just gonna post it and say, here we go. So that's kind of what I got for you guys on PRV. If you have any more questions, please tag me in the comments, and I'm happy to respond. I am here to learn. I am learning how to be a director. I am learning how to lead, and I'm learning how to train. So if I did something terribly wrong, tell me. If you have any suggestions, please tell me. I'm always here for feedback and constructive criticism, and we're all an awesome team here, and I want to learn from you all just as much as, you know, you all are learning from me. But I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. One more day. Hopefully you're not all working tomorrow. I am. But I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, you're welcome, Kayla. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching the replay, comment #replay. And like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know.